I slept all day. I woke with this pain, and I railed, and I raved that the difference between the sprout and the bean, it is a golden ring, it is a twisted string, and you can ask the counselor, and you can ask the king, and I'll say the same thing, and it's a funny thing.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night. Things you could do, you won't, but you might. The potential you'll be, you'll never see. Promises you'll only make. Drink up with me now and forget all about pressure of days. Do what I say and I'll make you okay.
音だけまっすぐ届く。ウォークマン。ソニー。
yourself in the Toblerone.
It all began by accident.
Bude jasno, bez srážek. Je to naše.
People talk, the news spread fast.
Jak to dopadne s tím mým kocourkem?
Chodil jsi s ním do školy?
Prostě osobnost. A můžu očekávat nějaké zácpy po cestě domů.
Zácpa až na 30. kilometr.
And in a flash I was famous. Famous is it's a difficult. I decided to share my gift with the world. Everyone can be enlightened.
I rode my bicycle past your window last night.
お父さん、何それ
8ミリカメラやがな、今流行りの。ほら撮るで。これ映画やから動くか話すかせえへんと。
あ、せやな。
Truth is, I just love dining out, and there's so much out there to try. Like this one time down at the pier, I pull out a bottle of Coke and bubble, next thing I know there's an instant seafood feast. The world is my deep fried oyster. That's why I keep on moving, looking around every corner, searching out new places, new spaces, new tastes and new faces to share them with. You know, sometimes I wonder how I fit it all in. So where was I? Oh yeah, heading out to this island in the middle of nowhere, this gorgeous smell of barbecue comes wafting over me, and if there's one thing I know goes with roast pig, it's a bag of ice cold cokes. Oh, I love the path I've chosen. So I'm wandering uptown, downtown, across town, overground, underground, all around, and I find myself in this apartment block shaped like a toilet roll. So I flip out the old round table and pop open a few cokes. Suddenly I'm surrounded by 1,000 neighbours armed to the teeth with wide grins and a host of heavenly dishes. And I smile, knowing that when coke and food come together, so does everyone around me. You see, it's not about how far you go, it's about how close you get.
I was born in Africa. Spent 2 years at sea. And 12 in the Kiwi countryside. So it doesn't seem odd I've ended up a fashion designer who does feeding in Mumbai, shows in Paris, and makes my home in Australia, where my dreams take shape. My life follows a pattern, all my own. That's why my card is American Express.
Oh, look at that! It's breaking apart like matchsticks!
Coming right at us.
This thing's working.
It's right on top of us.
I see it! I see it! Oh. Look at that! Look at that! See that? That house! Oh no!
Still standing.
See the color!
Nippon Weather Bond. Weatherproof colors. Extremely durable against harsh weather.
Hello world, we're shining so bright. A new day's here, it's really dynamite. Feel the roll, save for the joy. There's a rainbow for each girl and boy. On this happy morning, happy morning. Get up, get out of bed. You can sleep when you are dead. Party hard.
Staying up real late.
Time for work and you can hardly wait. Scrub it up, done. Doodly-doo, spread the sunshine inside of you. 'Cause it's a happy morning. Happy morning. Wake up to sleepy head. You can sleep when you are dead. You can sleep when
ही आया तू गवर्नमेंट के मना पिया बेरोजगारी एजुकेशन चिकनगुनिया मकरा बस रसोदहा रमहा पार्टी आंदोलन पार्टी ओस मका किया भ्रष्टाचार फाइव सही इनकर केस का मैं 5 मानिस में करताप दूंगा हम खाएंगे ड्रिंकिंग वाटर देश के नाथुई चासी रोसिया चिकनी सफर शानदार रेलवे स्टेशन दबना गायजा हाजिरपुर से दिल्ली हाजिरपुर से दुबई हाजिरपुर से सिंगापुर
Helga, subscribe to the truth.
Our job is to reconstruct serious crashes and get evidence that may be used in court. Now, this young woman landed here with serious head injuries, following a huge force that threw her over 6 metres on the impact here. We can work out she was hit at 32 kilometres per hour by analysing the car and these tyre marks. So we started braking here and first saw it when he was travelling out at 65. But let's change one small thing. Now he's doing 60 when he sees it. And this time he hits her at only 5 kilometres per hour. She'd just have a bruised leg. And we'd never have been called to this incident.
In the beginning, 10 of us were entrusted with the secret. A secret that brought us success sooner than we ever imagined. But it doesn't end there. Only 10 hold the secret.
6年班嘅夏天好無聊，好彩有阿明。
係啊，早啲翻嚟啊！你成日去咗邊啊？放咗學，翻嚟功課又唔做，鋪頭嘢又唔幫手，淨係掛住去玩。我都係想做差人啊！冇考車。
之後我就冇再見過阿明啦。而家每次見到飛機，都會諗起佢。仲有笑到嬲嬲地。
Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky, little boxes, all the same. There's a green one and a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky and they all look just the same. And the people in the houses all go to the university and they all get put in boxes, little boxes all the same. And there's doctors and there's lawyers and business executives, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky and they all look just the same.
Shibuya, Tokyo, a city filled with sound. Here, 2.2 million people encounter advertisements 3,225 times a day. In this city, it's not easy to make people stop and listen, especially if they're young, completely blocking noises out, not wanting to listen to any excessive sounds. With their vast amount of paid advertisements, Apple and its pay-per download service are the biggest player in the music download market. That's where Napster came in with 1.5 million songs available anywhere, anytime. Open Your Ears campaign. To open up the ears of young music lovers who unconsciously try to block the noises in the city out, we decided to make each and every one of them experience the 1.5 million songs by layering over one personal experience after another. We wanted to plant a musical environment in their right hemisphere of the brain. Music spiral strategy. And as one exposes themselves to so much music, there just might be a life-altering encounter with a particular song. Napster believes in the miracle of music. That's why we developed a campaign where consumers can quasi-experience the miracle of music that Napster believes in. In other words, our strategy was a campaign to reach consumers through their ears, using music as media. Fill your ears with music. A different song is playing through each of these 20 headphone jacks. Here, many people have stopped to plug in their headphones to listen to them. Whoa, even this British gentleman. From posters to ears. Posters were also put up all around the city, but these were no ordinary posters. They enabled consumers to listen to music on their mobile phones by scanning the 2D barcode. The 2D barcode automatically directs users to a website when read with a mobile phone. These sound posters offered a special experience for mobile phone users. Even for Japanese, listening to music on their mobile phones is still quite new. From stores to ears, Napster also offered subscribers most of the music they could buy at Tower Records, the top CD retailer in Japan. The Tower Records in Shibuya was set up so that visitors could experience Napster for themselves. Wow, it's unlimited. That's amazing. Some people are still buying CDs. From receipts to ears. Also, when you make a purchase at Tower Records, you get the world's first sound receipt. Scan the 2D barcode with your mobile phone and listen to a song. Every month, 1 million people came into contact with conventional purchase. Receipts turned musical medium. From TV spots to ears. Meanwhile, our TV spots appeal the power of music possesses. Amongst the music-filled TV programs, our commercials were designed to reaffirm the power of music itself. Now, everyone's into the music spiral. Then on the internet, what we call the music tree was created to help consumers explore the roots of a song. A favorite song will lead consumers to many new songs, offering them the opportunity to experience the joys of getting to know music. It also provides links to Napster for instant downloading and to Tower Records' online store for CD purchases. Thanks to music lovers and Napster got engaged, everyone's into it. We launched this campaign with faith in the listeners and a firm belief in the power of music. In the first 3 days, the site received 1 million hits, and they kept increasing, with 2 million downloads in the first month. It was a record-breaking launch. The goal is to eventually reach 1 million subscribers. In order to achieve this, we devised a music spiral strategy. In Japan, a country full of noise, Napster implanted the idea that people truly love music. Soon, it will eat up Apple, which is only a group of gearheads, because music changes lives.
Panasonic OxyRide batteries pack 150% of the power of ordinary alkaline batteries. But unfortunately, they look no different than the others. The purpose of this campaign was to demonstrate the difference in power in a completely new way, attracting media attention to reach a far broader audience than would have been possible through conventional advertising. We wanted to make history. We started with this question: can man fly on the power of batteries alone? Tests indicated that it could only be done with OxyRide batteries, which have higher initial voltage than alkaline batteries. Could one of man's greatest dreams be powered by household batteries that are sold at kiosks? First, we announced this crazy challenge with a TV commercial. At this point, we didn't even know if it would work. Next, we aired a 4-month TV series inviting viewers to watch the project take shape. And we built a website, encouraging people to communicate directly with the project team members. Soon, communities of supporters emerged on the web, and the reaction from the mass media was strong and immediate. Everything built up to the day of the challenge. We invited over 300 representatives of the media to witness the moment of truth. The news of our success spread far and wide. On the day of our household battery-powered flight, every major TV broadcaster in Japan covered the story, for a total of 40 minutes of network airtime. Every major Japanese newspaper carried the story too, and it was even picked up by Time magazine and the BBC News, capturing imaginations all over the world. To celebrate the success of our challenge, we aired TV commercials and displayed the aircraft at Tokyo Station, generating even more publicity. We got results. We generated publicity estimated to be worth over $4 million, and surveys showed that brand recognition jumped some 30% to 85%. OxyRide was no longer just another battery. All the positive coverage and public support ended up putting our aircraft in the National Science Museum. And our historic feat was even reported at the annual conference of the World Air Sports Federation. The news flew farther than we could ever have imagined. A huge dream, powered by a tiny battery.
觉得我养的动物也跟别人不一样，我玩这些运动也跟别人不一样，好像在故意搞特殊化，实际上不是。其实我一直追求就是2个字，就是快乐。
每个阶段我会总结一句话 ：No peace, no love, no dream, voila tragedy.
Yes, you cooking right first. You say.
现在是我的够复杂，我不爱吃你，我不看电视剧。我没有秘密，我只要和你在一起。坐在火车上，把手机熄关，我还没了期限，我没吃到回家，吃地包，吃到了没吃到，没吃到回家，吃地包，吃到了没吃到，没吃到回家，吃地包，吃到了没吃到。
我只是觉得每个人其实都有他的两面性或者多面性。
我也不知道为什么有一种活力似的，总会让我觉得今天的不开心明天会不一样。
够样的不会叫人了吧？我问你，你还找得着北吗？你还认识我是谁吗？你还知道自己姓什么吗？我鄙视你，你完了，你这辈子。
If you see me, do you what you want? Don't follow me, do you what you want?
This campaign was developed for Nike in their sponsorship of the Australian football team at the World Cup. History said Australia hadn't qualified for the World Cup for 32 years, that they'd never scored a goal in the tournament, that they didn't stand a chance in the same group as Brazil. So we said, stuff history. The idea was to embody history as an ancient, spiteful old man who knew everything about football and threw scorn at the Socceroos World Cup chances. We wanted people to hate this character as much as possible and gave them every opportunity to stuff him for themselves. The campaign ran alongside all the Socceroo matches. The television ads were designed specifically to run before and after different group games during the World Cup.
So, Australia, finally you're going to the Cup final. And I say, you don't have a chance. Sure, you beat Uruguay on penalties. But who else? The Solomon Islands, ranked 140 in the world? But you have no chance against Brazil. 5 times world champion, more than anyone. The inventors of the beautiful game, the kings of football. Oh, sorry, Socrates full of stars.
Your history?
Just play it. Gioco bonito, Ronaldinho. How will you stop that? Socceroos? I mean, Socceroos? How will you beat Brazil? Socceroos? You won't! I am history! I've seen it all! Australia hasn't even kicked a goal in the cup! Brazil has kicked 191! You don't even know
Yeah, Johnny.
Oh my God! How will you stop Renandino, 2 times World Player of the Year? I am history, and I say he will destroy you, Bresciano, with... you burned in the eye!
Posters ran outside various venues where the World Cup was being shown. All the work drew people to the Stuff History website, which was set up to allow consumers to have a two-way dialogue with history. Every day, History would release another malicious rant against the Socceroos, such as,
how will you stop Brazil's Socceroos? Socceroos?
the public were encouraged to give History as good as he gave.
Hey, History, it's your old nemesis Future here. History, you scared of face, let you shriveled old prune.
During the 4 weeks that the campaign ran, the site received over 4,000 rants abusing History. The site also allowed people to stuff History in other ways, with the help of downloads and screensavers. History also had his own web pages on MySpace and Jogger, where he spread his malicious vitriol. His MySpace page had over 1,000 friends by the end of the campaign. Soon, History's ugly face was appearing everywhere, including numerous editorial articles in all the national newspapers, allowing the campaign to develop a life of its own.
Archie Thompson, Jason Kalina, John Aloisi and Marco Bresciano performed for the cameras this week to shoot a commercial for Nike, which will run throughout the World Cup campaign.
How will you beat Brazil, Bresciano? You won't!
The theme of Stuff History, a clever one, something the Socceroos will have to do if they're to succeed in Germany against their more illustrious opponents.
An outdoor event was set up, allowing people to shut History up and download rants and screensavers for their phones. By the time of the Croatia match, there was a massive belief that the Socceroos could actually qualify for the second round.
Oh, ma kako ste vi? Dobro, Those Socceroos think they can make the final 16. How can they get past your men? Croatia, semi-finals in 1998.
History? It's very good to have you on our side.
The facts speak for themselves.
Australia drew against Croatia and reached the second round for the first time. The nation went wild, and the Socceroos had gone further than anyone had dreamed possible. History had to be killed off.
What are you doing getting past the group stages? It's a mistake. I am history. Stop defying me. You have 44 in the world. You haven't won a game. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, my heart.
Panasonic OxyRide batteries pack 150% of the power of ordinary alkaline batteries. But unfortunately, they look no different than the others. The purpose of this campaign was to demonstrate the difference in power in a completely new way, attracting media attention to reach a far broader audience than would have been possible through conventional advertising. We wanted to make history. We started with this question: can man fly on the power of batteries alone? Tests indicated that it could only be done with oxyride batteries, which have higher initial voltage than alkaline batteries. Could one of man's greatest dreams be powered by household batteries that are sold at kiosks? First, we announced this crazy challenge with a TV commercial. At this point, we didn't even know if it would work. Next, we aired a 4-month TV series inviting viewers to watch the project take shape. And we built a website, encouraging people to communicate directly with the project team members. Soon, communities of supporters emerged on the web, and the reaction from the mass media was strong and immediate. Everything built up to the day of the challenge. We invited over 300 representatives of the media to witness the moment of truth. The news of our success spread far and wide. On the day of our household battery-powered flight, every major TV broadcaster in Japan covered the story, for a total of 40 minutes of network airtime. Every major Japanese newspaper carried the story too, and it was even picked up by Time magazine and the BBC News, capturing imaginations all over the world. To celebrate the success of our challenge, we aired TV commercials and displayed the aircraft at Tokyo Station, generating even more publicity. We got results. We generated publicity estimated to be worth over $4 million, and surveys showed that brand recognition jumped some 30% to 85%. Oxyride was no longer just another battery. All the positive coverage and public support ended up putting our aircraft in the National Science Museum. And our historic feat was even reported at the annual conference of the World Air Sports Federation. The news flew farther than we could ever have imagined. A huge dream, powered by a tiny battery.
Adidas wanted an idea that would reflect the powerful bond between the All Blacks and their fans. The solution was a world first. We created a limited edition poster that not only featured the players, but also included their actual DNA. On May 31st, 2006, the 40-strong All Black squad gathered for the making of the annual commemorative poster, 45,000 of which are gifted to the fans. This year, it was going to be different. We would take the blood of every player and use it to print a second poster. It's crazy, man.
What did you think when you were told that it was going to be your DNA going to these posters?
I just said it was a great idea to do something different. The poster, it was a hit, you know. When guys, the fans are able to put it on their wall and have something that's a little bit different and unique is pretty cool.
8,000 limited edition prints containing the actual DNA of the squad were made. Each poster came with a numbered certificate of authentication. The poster, suitably named Bonded by Blood, was displayed at point of sale and available only to those fans that bought an All Blacks jersey. In fact, many are now traded on auction sites around the world for around $400 US and rising. The making of was shown in store and also at bondedbyblood.co.nz, allblacks.com and YouTube. The blogs went ballistic over it. It was featured on TV news programs, The Wall Street Journal and other newspapers around the world. It triggered a spoof, bondedbybeer.co.nz, and is officially accredited with inspiring Hollywood to do the same thing with the poster for the release of Saw 3, containing the blood of its lead actor. If rugby is a blood sport, the posters provided its ultimate celebration.
gas. Grab that cash with both hands and make a stash. You can't count me out for some daydream thing to buy me a football team. Money, get back. I'm on fly jack. Keep your hands off of my stack. Money, it's a hit. Don't get me back to good bullshit. I'm in the high fidelity first class traveling section. I think I need a lift, yes.
はい、OK、皆さん行きましょう。じゃあ行きますよ。OK。はいはい。ちょっとセンター寄ってください。はいはい。はい、OK、OK。田中さん、ちょっと、もうちょいセンターへ。はい、OK ですよ。山田さん、ちょっと顎引いていただけますか。はいはい。あれ、山田さん、またちょっと顎が上がりました。引いてください。OK、OK。はい、皆さんね、笑顔で。はい、OK、OK。あれ山田さん、また顎が上がってきちゃいましたね。
おやおや、抜け毛薄毛が気になり始めたら G の薬用網の育毛ローション。
At 12:30 this afternoon, there was a bomb blast in this major market area of the city on this crowded day. There is total chaos here. Relatives are frantically trying to trace their loved ones. Let's see how the city is reacting to this. Madam, you were here at that time. Who do you think is responsible for this?
Oh, Kenya people are mad. They are foolish. They are mental people. What was the need to go to the market? Why can't people sit at home? What is the problem with them? When they go to the market, obviously the terrorists will attack, no? Then of course there'll be big bomb blasts, there'll be tension, there'll be problems.
No, madam is fully right. I blame the people, not the terrorists. If people don't go to the market, terrorists will not attack them.
Stop shopping.
We don't treat other crimes this way. Why rape?
Issued in public interest by Big 92.7 FM.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to bring the matter of the kidnapping of page 3 personality, Sri Ravinder Rathod, to your notice and to the notice of this August House. Sir, in our view, the kidnappers are faultless in this matter, sir. Sir, Mr. Rathod was deliberately drawing attention to himself by getting his photographs clicked all the time. Let me speak. Silence, silence. Sir, beat mad dog beat him that he had to go to see a movie so late in the night. Who will not see this as an invitation, sir?
Absolutely right.
Yes. Hey, sit down. Yes, you continue, please. And sir, last but not the least, if some youth have found this manly way to deal with the unemployment problem, we should only applaud them, sir, and not condemn them.
We don't treat other crimes this way. Why rape?
Issued in public interest by Big 92.7 FM.
Order, order.
Your Honor, we live in a country where people are sleeping on the streets. And the victim of this theft, standing right before me, has a 2-bedroom hall kitchen. I mean, inside is a TV, a microwave, a dishwasher, a peeler, a bucket, and even a mug. He was just standing outside his house and saying, "Rob me, rob me." He wanted to be robbed, my lord. And as Leninda would say, such loose, miserable behavior must be punished. That's all.
After listening to the arguments, I'm quite convinced that the man standing here is guilty.
not only of displaying his worldly riches, but also of weakening the morals of the deprived masses.
We don't treat other crimes this way. Why rape?
Issued in public interest by Big 92.7.
Yeah, what?
Baby, please don't stay mad at me. I know I messed up real bad. Please come back to me, baby. I'm sorry I let you down.
Get lost, Jake.
Baby, please don't stay mad at me. I messed up real bad. Please come back to me. I'm sorry I let you down.
Oh, Jake, I love you.
Consider yourself forgiven.
Calls get better with music. Background music from Maxis. Key in *117# and press send.
あなた、もう寝た？
いや。
昨日私の前世白雪姫って言ったんだけど、微妙に違うのかなーって。正確には私の前世ってフランスの王妃かじゃなくてもそれに近い身分だったんじゃないかなと思うの。だってね、ほら、私ってフランスパン好きじゃない。でね、料理とか洗濯とか嫌いってわけじゃないんだけど、なんか自分のやるべきことじゃないって思うのね。いつも家事はあなた任せにしちゃうのも、そもそも家事とか自分でやる身分じゃなかったからだと思うの。それってピエールとかの仕事でしょ？ねえ、聞いてる？あとね、私がいつも洋服買うブティックってルイ平田っていうのよ。そこのご主人ってお店の4代目なのね。よく考えてみればそれってルイ4世ってことでしょ。何もかもつじつまが合うのよ。フランスの王妃ってことで。ねえ、起きてる？
妻よ、おやすみなさい。ナイトミルク。
サントリーラジオ CM90 秒取り劇団編。
何事もなかったかのようにいつもの目覚ましが鳴った。事件は夕べ悪夢のような結末を迎えたというのに、今朝の俺にはエスプレッソの刺激が必要だ。しかしまた女のことを思い出してしまった。私立探偵に市場は禁物とはいえ、惚れた女が犯人というのは辛いものだ。どっかで車の防犯ブザーが鳴っている。曇った窓を拭いて外を眺める。大丈夫。俺の愛車は心地よさぎに朝日を浴びている。さあ、出かけるか。ドアに手をかけ外に出ると、口笛を吹いて重い足取りをごまかした。
ただいまの出演、目覚まし筒取り、エスプレッソマシーン王子市議、防犯ブザーヨタカ、ガラス低いな、ドア赤ゲラ、口笛イカル、私立探偵森山修一郎。
コケコッコ。
私たちの暮らしの中にいつも鳥たちの声がありますように。サントリー愛鳥キャンペーン。
เพื่อนของฉันคนหนึ่งเธอมีพร้อมทุกอย่างทั้งสามีที่รักเธอและลูกน่ารักที่เพิ่งคลอดครอบครัวของเธอมีความสุขดีแต่ความสุขนั้นก็อยู่ได้ไม่นานเมื่อหมอตรวจพบว่าเธอเป็นมะเร็งที่เต้านม ธอต้องตัดนมทิ้งข้างหนึ่งน่าอิจฉานะคะ ที่เธอยังเหลือข้างเดียวฉันซะอีกมีสองข้างแต่กลับให้นมลูกไม่ได้
แม่ที่ติดเชื้อเอดส์ไม่สามารถให้นมลูกได้ร่วมบริจาคนมได้ที่มูลนิธิรักไทย0227953
If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands.
Most cerebral palsy patients can hardly move their hands. Thank you for lending one. Philippine Cerebral Palsy Incorporated is 50 years and able, thanks to heroes like you.
Oh, beautiful monster, why are you jumping in my heart? Now you are killing me softly with your smile.
Because some words only make sense in Tamil, Celcom is proud to bring you SMS in Tamil. Visit www.celcom.com.my for more info.
How can baby fish eat a killer whale? How can that be?
Daniel is unlike any 12-year-old. He dreads going to the playground. He's afraid that he'll stumble upon a cow. Daniel is suffering from what is known as moo-phobia, a fear of cows. Even the picture of a cow on a milk carton terrifies him. As ridiculous as it may seem, this is a horrifying reality that thousands of moo-phobics wake up to every day. You can help them lead normal lives. Eat more steak. Laredo Steakhouse. For reservations, call 03-6201-3268.
The ozone hole over the Antarctic has reached its biggest size ever, covering an area more than 3 times the size of the United States. But the fact remains that every year, over 100,000 tons of ozone-depleting gases are still being released into the atmosphere by cows. Help save our environment. Eat more steak. Laredo Steakhouse. For reservations, call 03-6201-3268.
洪小玲，
你係
你小學1年班嘅班主任啊？你嗰年你同楊小薇同錯，你唔記得啦？你班同學仔咧？啊，林偉傑啊，張思琪啊，羅家明啊，何淑珍、蔡英傑、陳響東、鄭明琪、黃一山、李小青、董明維、沈盈盈、余秋霞、周文斌、梁素文、高國生、朱美麗、郭明強、許敏敏啊！哎呀，叫你做鐵嘴雞個肥仔黃子健咧！
哦，黃子健，
你佢老豆係隔離學校嘅訓導主任啊，叫黃國安㗎。
貪神活性銀杏精華有效促進血液循環，增強記憶力。哦，你就係嗰位上堂俾人用廁所嘅劉主任。
有咩？嗰啲咁嘅小事邊個記得啊？
龍。
Did this baby make you smile? Well, it's a girl. Given a chance to be born, a girl child can give you the same joys as a boy. Issued against female feticide by Sehat.
Well, I'm so hungry.
How hungry you, Johnny May?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
A horse?
But not just any old horse. This is a special horse. 'Cause this old horse, well, he ate a chicken and a chicken ate a cat and a cat ate a dog and a dog ate a frog.
Go on now, eat them furry critters.
And the frog ate an eagle and the eel ate a panda.
Panda? That's some endangered eating.
And the panda ate a mule and the mule ate a chimp and the chimp ate a tapir.
What the hell's a tapir?
A tapir is a nocturnal mammalian quadruped that dwells in Central and South American jungles. Yeehaw!
Well, what's it eat?
This old tapir? Well, he ate a moose and a moose ate a rhino and a rhino ate a rare-crested macaw. And I was so hungry, boy, I ate them all.
Yeehaw!
But hold on now. There's more. I ate Altazad and Encyclopedia. Then I ate Werribee and Micronesia. I ate 33 tons of chicken madras and 2 full canisters of VX nerve gas. I ate an emperor penguin and a great wall of China. 26 steaks at a California diner. 2 beluga whales stuffed with bratwurst. A rusty old anchor and a pickled church.
What in the hell is a church?
I don't know. I just made it up and ate it. Don't bother going to the Maldives these days. I polish them off with some herb mayonnaise.
So long, Maldives.
I ate a Swedish futon and a queen-size doodle. Then Gary Busey and Lou Gossett Jr. A large seaplane and a Dutch wooden shoe. The Big Brother house and the gay guy too.
You even ate the cameras? That's just greedy.
Well, I was hungry, so yes indeed. Yee-haw! Now, you go Ozzy Bill, come on, boy!
Okay, here I go now.
Sing it! Lay it on me, come on!
Well, I was so hungry I ate a Snickers.
I hate it when you do that, Bill. That's cheating, Ozzy Bill. Play the game, Bill. Play the
Learning Mandarin for Business, Lesson 93, The Delivery.
My package is late.
我的邮包被延误了。
My boss will be angry.
我的老板会发火。
I should have used FedEx.
我应该委托 FedEx 才对。
I want to jump out of the window.
我真想从窗口跳出去。
Packages to China? Next time use FedEx. We lived.
セミの食生活。8月1日、樹液。8月2日、樹液。8月3日、樹液。
ああ、人間に生まれてよかった。
好き嫌いしないで、いろいろ食べましょう。
牛の食生活。5月1日、草。5月2日、草。5月3日、草。5月4日。
ああ、人間に生まれてよかった。
好き嫌いしないで、いろいろ食べましょう。
業界人の食生活。3月1日、シースー。3月2日、シースー。3月3日、シースー。
ああ、普通の人間でよかった。
好き嫌いしないで、いろいろ食べましょう。如果感到幸福，你就拍拍手。如果感到幸福，你就拍拍手。如果感到幸福，你就快快拍拍手啊！看那大家一起拍拍手。
在新加坡肌肉萎缩症协会，有些患病的孩子们没办法做其他孩子可以做的事，可是他们有权利感到什么是幸福。请伸出援手，拨打62596933或上网 mdas.org.sg。
Afraid was I first, petrified was I. Live never could I, thinking kept side my bayou without. Nights many so spent I, but wrong me did you how thinking. Strong grew I, on carry to how learned I back your sewing. Space out of from, here you find to win. Walk to side face, you're upon. Look sad that with luck's have should I? Key or leave, you made have should I? Second one just for known had I if me but the two back be you I not know. Oh, survive will I? Love to how know I as long as alive. Stay will I know I live to life my all God I've give to love my all God I've survived my land. Survive will I? Hey, hey.
Tracks FM. We know music inside out.
Barry, Robin and Morris are your typical siblings. Staying alive is one of their favourite pastimes, which is why they love to eat. One dinner over tacos, passing around the Caramba hot sauce, Barry went, then Robin went, then Morris went. And that's how they became the hottest boy band of their time. Caramba hot sauce. That's hot.